What's good, y'all? It's Jay Coffee on the vid. Thanks for tuning into my channel. And we got a wild story for you guys right now. If you guys been keeping up with my channel, you guys know I've been saying there's just entirely way too much violence going on in hip hop right now. And we see a lot of people discussing, debating back and forth about what Jeezy said to Gucci the other night during that verses. And you guys let me know what you think about that in the comments. But Jeezy basically was saying we got to change things for the culture. And, you know, a lot of people speak about that all the time, that the youth emulate what the rappers do, you know. So you guys let me know your thoughts on that. But this young man you see rapping was known in the rap world as Ace NH, you know, pursuing a hip hop career while reportedly also working at Finish Line. But, you know, based on his social media accounts and everything like that, we see that he was rocking that blue rag in the streets. And he is charged right now with 2 counts of first-degree murder. They're saying it was premeditated. And, you know, we'll hear what the law has to say about his case. But he has no bail, sitting in a Hillsborough County jail facility right now. And reportedly, he killed 2 men in this, who were also rappers, in this shed turned recording studio. You know, they put together a little recording studio in the shed, a little bit of that hood engineering. Some people in Florida may call it redneck engineering, whatever you want to call it. They were innovative, putting in that work, trying to do what they had to do to put them tracks together. And I salute that. You know, you see, if people are doing stuff like that, they got the motivation, you know, to push for something greater than what they're doing, you know. And that's commendable. But it seems some kind of beef went down or something like that, because what's being reported is that just a few nights ago, he met up with some guys there to record a record, you know, have a little studio session, and then after killed both of them. And I got to make it clear, as always, innocent till proven guilty. We're just going over what's been reported here. The police are kind of being quiet on exactly what the evidence they have and everything against this young man, but he has no bail at the moment. But once again, innocent until proven guilty. You feel me? Now, it's being reported that this happened in Lutz, Florida, which is in Hillsborough County outside of Tampa. And from what I gather, it's just some kind of like unincorporated county land. And there's a lot of neighborhoods like that in Florida where it's like unincorporated. So there's not really police. There's sheriffs and things of that nature. And a lot of those areas are wild because, you know, Florida's kind of like how Texas is. Everyone's got a gun, you know, that Southern cowboy shoot first, ask questions last mentality. And, you know, it's like, hey, there's only 3 sheriffs that patrol this area. I don't know that's exactly how it is out there, but I've seen that with other areas in Florida that are like that. You know, a patch of unincorporated land, you know, a lot of open land. And a lot of times people just feel like, hey, if some ish goes down, I think I can get up out of here before the law shows up. Now, you see, he has 11.3 thousand followers on the gram. He's got a couple albums and mixtapes out and things of that nature. And he was doing performances. One of the places that they say he was doing it at was the Pegasus Lounge. And based on what I'm seeing here too, like where this happened, what I'm, you know, researching about the area is that it's like where a lot of campus students live off campus that go to the University of South Florida. And based on a couple places that I've lived, a lot of times in those you know, like off campus areas where students hang out, like there's always a lot going on, like sometimes a bit of culture clash. Like you have people that are just students, you know, going to school, trying to find a place where it's like affordable rent. Then you got a lot of people partying out there, a lot of party houses. So a lot of people are coming by to hit licks and get money. You know what I mean? Then you got a lot of the frat boys that want to get drunk and fight. And sometimes that attracts people that want to come by and try to rob people, you know, like maybe get some of the students who are out there burning up mommy and daddy's money. You know what I mean? Like, get in the comments, guys, and let me know if you've ever been in an area that was like a college area where it was kind of a lot of things going on like that. You know, I'm not saying that's what happened exactly in this case, but just based on everything I'm researching about the area, I felt like that was worth bringing up. But check out the press release here that the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office is putting out. They had a lot to say about this crime. It says, double murder arrest. A local rapper is facing 2 premeditated murder charges. Billy Bennett, age 23, known as rapper Ace NH, shot and killed 2 men on Thursday night inside a shed being used as a music recording studio at a home off of North 23rd Street in Lutz. And it says detectives believe the shooting may have been linked to a gang-related feud. Bennett and one of the victims self-identified as members of the Crips gang on social media. Bennett is currently being held with no bail. And it says, this was a violent execution this suspect performed, and although the attack was clearly targeted, we will not allow gang-related disputes to disrupt the comfort and safety of innocent residents in any of our communities. Our deputies responded to the crime scene in less than 5 minutes the night of the murders, and due to their diligent work around the clock to solve this case, detectives arrested the suspect responsible in less than 48 hours. I know y'all seen that show, The First 48. They always say that's so crucial in solving a homicide investigation. It's clear that this suspect had no regard for human life, and he will now face the consequences for his actions. Now, the media is also sharing like excerpts. My bad, y'all butchered that word, but like little clips from interviews that he did, like the words in the press releases that they're putting out. And there's a paragraph that's being shared in an interview that he did where he spoke about how he used to, not care about life and didn't think he was worth anything and just different things like that, and that he would be reckless. So it kind of sounds like the rap game was giving this young man some hope for the future and something to work toward, you know what I mean? And if you go check his social media out and really look into what this guy was doing, it seemed like underground wise in the local area he was in Florida, he had a little bit of a buzz going for himself. So I don't know, we'll have to wait and see what happens with this case. Like I said, there's not a lot of word out there about the evidence and how the police put it all together that quick. They said they got to the crime scene in less than 5 minutes, and in less than 2 days they were arresting this guy. No bail. But you guys get in the comments with your thoughts on this. Anyone who's a fan of this guy, drop links to what songs of his you think are the dopest or whatever, so we could check them out, or whatever the case may be. Hit the comments. If you're new to the channel on the J Coffee Talk platform, it's always about hearing what the people got to say. So make sure to tap in, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Daily content on music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. But I want to go back to what we were talking about earlier regarding Jeezy and Gucci and the statement that Jeezy made and all the other violence that's been going on within hip hop recently. A lot of violence. Mo3 was killed. Boosie comes to pay homage to his artist Mo3. He gets shot. Word is he's not looking too good, with his leg wound. Benny the Butcher, gets robbed in the same state, but a whole nother city out there in Houston at a Walmart and gets shot in the leg. Attempted robbery. We're just seeing all this different stuff happen. And then, like I said, we see Jeezy and Gucci squash their feud, but we hear Jeezy talking about growing and moving beyond this, and like I said in other videos, a lot of people are debating on this. Is that soft for Jeezy doing that? Is Jeezy trying to lead by example? A lot of people have been saying, yo, Jeezy's the one that sent that dude over there. You know what I mean? Maybe he just feels guilty about it. But at the end of the day, we know it's a fact that a lot of the youth and upcoming rappers and things, and I'm not saying that's what happened with this, young man that we're talking about in this video, you know, because I don't know this guy. We're just going by the info that's out there. But we know just a lot of the youth in you know, upcoming rappers emulate what they see in the rap game, you know. And if people really want to make a change and try to get a movement going, I feel like some other rappers will have to get together and start a whole movement, you know what I mean? And maybe having a peace rally and an event and talk about all this and try to change things, you know. But it is what it is. I just, you know, felt like putting that out there regarding everything going on and what we're talking about right now. I thought that was worth bringing up. But hit the comments. Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching. And I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.